And good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the Flagler Weather Information Update, April 20th, 2025, and the time is 7:30 p.m. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be taking a look at the weather ahead for this week, and also taking a look at the fire danger situation and other things going on out there. So let's take a quick look at the forecast the next several days. So we're expecting generally rinse and repeat, though a warming trend as we get towards the end of the week, but no chance of any measurable rainfall in the forecast. So highs generally in the 80s, maybe flirting with 90 towards Wednesday, lows generally in the 60s at night. And just a reminder to get alerts, whether it's a law enforcement alert or a weather alert, make sure that you have signed up for Alert Flagler. FlaglerCounty.gov/alert Flagler. It is free to sign up, and it'll get you that notice if there's a wildfire coming into your neighborhood, if there is some sort of law enforcement emergency, or if there's a severe weather warning. This is how you find out about it. It's completely free, provided by Emergency Management. So take a look at the weather and how things are shaping up this week here in Flagler County. High pressure is the main story this week. High pressure is holding steady over the southeast, and it's going to keep us protected from this front. This front is not going to make it here with the rain and such with it. It is not going to get here. It might get close, but it's not going to make it. High pressure will be our main weather feature right through the rest of this week and keeping us dry and settled. So Monday through Tuesday, partly cloudy at times, kind of like this morning. There's some cloud around, but plenty of sunshine. There could be some patchy fog, but not enough to put in my forecast here. But there could be some patchy fog in those early morning hours. But a little bit more cloud around it has been as of late. So especially in the afternoon, that patchy cloud will begin to bubble up, and there could be some occasional higher cloud from time to time. Afternoons can be expected to be breezy, high temperatures near 85 degrees or so through Tuesday. Low temperatures generally in the lower 60s. It will be warmer near the beaches because that ocean is rather warmer than the land. Not very warm yet, but it's the ocean is a little chilly. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Wednesday through Thursday, still partly cloudy at times. Slowly warmer, though. High temperatures may be approaching 90 degrees in the afternoon, chiefly in the inland locations because the sea breeze will keep the coast a little bit cooler. So you might have a high temperature of 82, 83, 84 right along the beach, and a few miles in from the beach, maybe highs in the mid 80s there. And then when you get west of I-95, particularly west of Bunnell, you could flirt with 90 degrees there. Of course, depending how much sunshine we get too, there will be some cloud in the picture from time to time. Again, no expectations of any rainfall at this point. Low temperatures near 65 inland, near 70 or so at the beaches. Now, going further on and going into the end of April, we're looking for temperatures to be averaging above normal for us here in Flagler County and near normal precipitation chances. Now, as we go further on into the longer range, still staying above normal temperatures, and maybe we'll get lucky and above normal precipitation as we start the month of May. We can only hope because we do need that rainfall very badly, and I'll get into the reason why here in just a minute. Even the longer long range, it takes us into mid part of May above normal temperatures and below normal precipitation. That's the way things are expected to trend. So let's talk about wildfires right now. Currently, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this is not right. There are 5 contained wildfires in Flagler County. So ignore this 4. There are 5 fires currently in Flagler County, but all of these are contained at this point, meaning that none of them are burning crazy or anything like that. They might be smoldering just a little bit, but they are well in the lines and they're being monitored, so there's no breakouts or anything like that. But that's where we stand right now. There's 1 nearby outside the county, so that makes a total of 6 in the area. So wildfire potential continues through the month of April, likely continuing into May. Current fire danger is listed as very high, but the Florida Forest Service drought index is 483, and we're creeping up to that 500 magic number. That's when we start seeing more serious issues with wildfire, when we get above 500. That's also the trigger point when local government sometimes will call a burn ban. So we're creeping up on that, and we'll have to see if they issue burn bans or not when we get into when we start approaching it at 500. So right now, as of this afternoon, 483. So we are closing in on that 500 mark, which is right about there. We start getting above that. That's when we start getting to a more serious situation with the drought and also with the potential for wildfire. Now, at the beaches, surf 2 to 4 feet, surf temperature a cool and chilly 72 degrees. Moderate to high risk of rip currents, or was high risk today, could flirt between moderate to high with that onshore wind. UV index very high, so So make sure you're wearing sun protection if you're going to be out there at the beaches or anywhere outside for any length of time. And just going to wrap things up now. Thank you for joining us. You can follow us on these different social medias. We have a presence on TikTok. We're on Instagram. Our biggest presence is here on Facebook. And we also have a YouTube channel. Look us up on YouTube. That is brand new. So, and of course, for the latest updates, to get real-time weather, what's going on for us locally, go to weather.gov/Jax. Everybody out there have a great rest of the week. Enjoy.